Have you ever been a guest on a podcast or a television show? Have you ever presented on stage or to a corporate audience? Would you like to? Well, that's what our upcoming media challenge is about. Hi, Trudy Bman here. I'm a 26-year veteran media journalist, and since 2019, I have been doing so in the TV space. So we have the PSI TV show, but this is not about that. This is about helping you be considered a premium guest option for podcasts, television shows, stages, corporate opportunities, because we understand what show hosts are looking for when they select a guest to put before the audience that they have already curated. Fact of the matter is, guys, content is king. And content creators are always looking to put valuable information in front of their audience. And if you have a message and offer a product that is a solution or a lifestyle upgrade, and you need to let people be aware of it, this is probably the best option for you to consider, because if people do not even know you exist, then you are not even on their radar as an option. So this might be your opportunity to finally understand what it is that show hosts are looking for in selecting guests for their platforms. So if you want to get in front of other people's audiences, register for the upcoming media challenges or REACHology Media Challenge. If we are already sold out or the dates that we're having this doesn't work for you, there will be another link on this page for you to sign up for our waitlist. But let me tell you what you have to look forward to if you do participate in an upcoming REACHology Media Challenge. It's a 3-day workshop, and there is a ton of information that you need to absorb and implement if you hope to be a guest in front of other people's audiences. Now, I'm going to assume you understand what a lead funnel is, but just in case you don't, why does this matter? Because this is how you're going to transfer the audiences that you're introduced to becoming your own raving fans. And this is where it starts. This funnel is a page in the Media Challenge workbook. And what you can see here is when you are introduced to someone else's audience, all of a sudden they know you exist. Before that moment, they didn't know you existed. But when you're on a podcast, on a stage, on someone's show, finally, there's a bit of trust transfer from the person that they know to you, and that audience is now aware that you or your offer exists. What you need to do in that opportunity is your call to action should be of such that those people or some of them become part of your funnel and ultimately become an opportunity for a sale and maybe even a brand advocate. But we go through all of that in our workbook. It is a 30-page workbook that has so much to share with you. Let me introduce you to the content page of the workbook, which is pretty much an outline of the workshop. So you are going to get this toolkit. That's what the that's what the workbook is. It's a toolkit. In a nutshell, that branding bundle is a series of checklists which appear in our toolkit. These were created for the challenge to equip you to be considered a high-profile premium guest for the audience that you wish to be in front of. You will get the guest preparation checklist. You will also look at the logistics and post-interview checklist. So you'll have guest finding opportunity checklist. And what I think is not covered in many of these somewhat similar opportunities is how to present to a cold audience. The conversation you have with a cold audience is very, very different than a conversation you may have even with someone you haven't seen in years. Even overlooked by many, post the show, after the show, things you can do to leverage that guest appearance. So I totally am excited about this upcoming challenge, and especially about meeting you and contributing to your brand elevation advantage.